This video is sponsored by my crazy thoughts that run around in my head, and also the groundhog my grandpa caught. I named him Chad, but then my friend said, hey, name him Pork Chop because it's a groundhog or whatever. So now I'm taking credit for that name, but also not because I just told you where I got it from. What? So this video was supposed to come out like about a month ago, but I kept holding it off because I wasn't sure when to, when to, well, number one, I didn't know when to record it. I've been thinking about making like a rambling video, just for a while now. Because, it's good to get things off your chest. And I've been listening to a lot of other rambling videos. So, sorry I say a lot. I'm not a good conversationalist. But, yeah, I've been listening to other rambling videos and I decided, well, maybe I'll try that. So today we're gonna try that. Again, I said, count how many times I say, don't drink every time I say, because you'll probably die, but just count. Unless you're drinking, like, juice or water or something. Make it a healthy game every time I say, drink some water. But, yeah, this video was supposed to come out, like, a month ago, like at the beginning of August. We'll say that it's August 22nd at the time. Well, it's almost August 23rd. It's like 4 minutes before. Well, actually no. It's not August 23rd. It's August 22nd. It was August 21st. There's a fly in here. It's bothering me. Anyway, it's sorry. It's August. It was August 21st. It's August 22nd now. What was I talking about? Sorry. Okay, but yeah, this video was supposed to come out at the beginning of the month, but I don't know if you could hear that, but my cats running around upstairs. So if you hear like a bumping or rumbling noise, that's just them chasing each other around for whatever reason. So I have a list here. I don't even think I finished the last sentence that I wanted to say before getting distracted, but I have a list here that I want to talk about. These things aren't even like, I don't even know if I should talk about them, because one of the things I have on here is Black Widow. I was gonna do a Black Widow review, but I mean that movie's been out for how long, and like I'm not even sure if I want to talk about it anymore because it's past that time. But long review short, it was alright. it was I saw it once. I thought it was good. It should have came out 5 years ago, but yeah, still good. It was alright. I enjoyed it. Florence Pugh, obviously, I think everybody agrees that like Florence Pugh basically stole that movie. But yeah, that was fun. And also spoilers I guess, but nobody really died. I mean, Black Widow dies. But, later on, nobody, none of the main cast died. Everybody, got out safely. And it was fun. it was a fun movie, Should have came out 5-6 years ago, but whatever. We got it eventually, I guess. So that's cool. This I'm gonna be like running through this list because I'm not gonna know what to say about what I'm saying. So the second thing I have on here, because I have to know what I'm talking about when it comes to like rambling videos, or like, yeah, I have to know what I'm talking about, because then I'm not gonna know what to talk about, and I'm just gonna go off on a tangent about whatever, like like I'll get distracted by my cats and I just start talking about my cats. So the second thing I want to talk about, well, the second thing that's on this list that I wanted to talk about at the time this was supposed to come out, is Flash season 7. What was that? I don't know what that was. The Flash season 7. First half not good, second half better. That's I think everyone can, if you watch the show, everyone will agree that first half was, it wasn't it was not good. And like, I love that show. That show not only introduced me to the Flash, but it got me into DC Comics. So like, I've been running with this show, no pun intended, I've been running with this show for a while now. And to see at least that first half of the season kinda just not do good. Like, in terms of bringing in characters that could be interesting and making them annoying, or bringing in a dumb, like the whole thing with the Barry and Iris viewing the other forces as their children. That was not good. Like, I know a friend of mine, I asked him like a few weeks ago, before the show, before the finale, like right when Godspeed was reintroduced, I asked him if he was excited about Godspeed, and he just said he didn't watch it anymore because of the whole, Barry and Iris forces children thing, and the whole thing with we're gonna talk about Speed Force Nora in a second, but he said he didn't watch it because of the whole, children thing. And I wasn't even mad. I didn't even blame him. Like, I understand, because I almost stopped watching as well. Like, there's a point where because whenever I watch if I watch this show live, like as it's coming on, I'll watch it, and then when a commercial break comes on, I'll hurry up and like get a snack or whatever. But in this case, I was watching it, it was like in the middle of a fight scene. It wasn't really that interesting of a fight scene. It was like the Flash and Forza fighting Psyche, and I wasn't interested in it. So I just got up and got a snack, came back, fight was over. I didn't really care for it. But yeah, speaking of the first half of season 7, the whole Speed Force Nora thing, that's strange, right? Because number one, alright, I don't like talking about things. I don't like hating on things that I would usually enjoy. Like, I usually just like to enjoy things because this is entertainment, and we're here to I want to be entertained. I don't want to take things so seriously, But the first half of this season was it took me so out of it that I couldn't not complain. And like the besides the family thing, the number one thing of that first half was that they treated at first it was Iris who treated Nora as if the Speed Force as if she was Nora Allen, which she isn't, or well, they aren't. The Speed Force is a force, some kind of outside universal multiversal thing, some kind of, I don't know, other dimensional, otherworldly force alien thing. At least that's how they portrayed on the show. And I just hated that all the characters ended up treating the Speed Force as if it was a part of the family, when it's not. It's the Speed Force. That's not Nora. It's the Speed Force. So, yeah. Also, I don't even think, correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't think I'm wrong, but I don't think that there was an actual villain in the Forces arc. It ended up being the Speed Force, right? Because she got jealous or afraid of the other forces because they thought that they were gonna destroy her or something. Or I don't know what happened with that. But then also the forces, and I'm using quotation marks, they're people. They existed before they got their powers. So they have families and friends. Like take Forza, or I forget her actual name, but she had a life before she got her powers. Like, she was working with, I think she was working with like homeless people, like trying to help them out. And then she goes on this whole, journey, which, number one, I didn't like, because her character in the comic, and I hate to be this type of fan, but in the comic, her character doesn't turn into like a Hulk-esque creature. In the comics, she's just a really strong woman. Like, she's just a really muscular and tall woman. But for some reason, hang on. Am I still recording? Okay, yeah. But for some reason, even though they could have, and I think they should have, just got a really tall, muscular woman to play the role, so that when she was, being controlled or getting out of control, they could have just like made her eyes glow or something, and then she, be fighting that way. She wouldn't seem so disconnected from everything else and everyone else around her. Because whenever she turned into like essentially the Hulk, she felt it. It felt like she wasn't there, and I know she wasn't there, obviously, because it's a show, it's a special effect. But they didn't need to do that. All they needed to do was find a woman who is strong enough and who can fight and who can act and do those scenes, and then save the money for that effect for something else. But that's just my 2 cents on the topic. What else? I'm pretty sure I got sidetracked again talking about Forza. But yeah, first half not good. Second half way better. The whole thing with Bart. There were some weird Godspeed episodes not episodes, scenes. With the evil Godspeed clones, which maybe they explained, and I just wasn't paying attention because there was so much going on. But there were some scenes where it was there's one where it's just 2 Godspeeds just punching each other on top of a car in real time, like not running around. They're on this car, and the camera pans out. They're on the bridge, and it's like, it looks as if, there's gonna be, it looks like you're gonna see like a bunch of Godspeeds running around and fighting each other, but it's just those 2 on top of a car. Those 2 speedsters, mind you, on top of a car fighting each other in real time. But yeah, other than that stuff, cool. Also, I feel like Dion was the best character of the first half of Dion was the best character in the entire season. That's just my opinion. I think he should have been the villain of the first half. I think he would have made a good villain. But yeah. Also, as much I love Jordan Fisher, I'm a huge Jordan Fisher fan. But you didn't need that part of him singing at Barry and Iris's wedding renewals. I don't even think you needed them to renew their vows. I feel like they just needed something to end the season on. And they just thought of that. What else? I think that's it for the Flash. I think that's it. I'm thinking about what else to say. I don't want to just leave like dead space where it's just silent. Yeah, is it? Yeah, I think that's it. What else? So the next thing on this list is job hunting. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm looking for a job. That's, you know. I put June 30th, 2021. I don't know what that means. And underneath that, I put hotel stay. I guess that's talking about when I stayed in a hotel for my birthday this summer. But June 30th, that's not my birthday. My birthday is a few days before that. I don't know what that date is. And I don't know why I talk about that. Anyway, skipping those two topics that I for some reason wrote down. I'll put future video suggestions. So I've been thinking about two things. I've been thinking about a lot of things. I've been thinking about like putting out a post here on YouTube and asking like video suggestions on what videos you guys want me to do. Either it could be anything. It could be Ben 10 related. It could be Troll Hunter related. It could be any show. Basically, like if you want me to review a show, I'll review it. I mean, as long as I, like it. Obviously, I'd have to like it first. But if you want to suggest a video, then you can. I might just like send out a post or make a post asking you guys what videos you want me to make. Because as for today, I have completed, because I work ahead of, I release a video every week, sometimes like 2 or 3 videos, if I feel like it, 2 or 3 videos, but it's usually once a week. And because I release 1 video a week, I have time to work on future videos. So as of today, I have completed all the videos. I have completed and scheduled all the videos of this entire year except for 2, which is one of them being a video. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I've completed all the videos that are coming out this year except for 2. At the point of this recording. So yeah, I'm also like thinking about starting a Patreon. I have like an idea of like the different tiers. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody's walking upstairs. It is right. Okay. It's right here. Okay. So basically what the plan is right now is to start a Patreon. So the first tier, sorry, I think there's someone walking around upstairs. It's like one of my family members or whatever. And like I get self-conscious whenever I'm recording and someone's walking around, which is why I record late at night. But if my voice gets like low, that just means I'm self-conscious and I don't want anybody to hear me. So I have a $5 tier that's just for like if you want to support. The Patreon's not up yet. I'll announce when it's up and ready. But these are just some ideas. So yeah, the $5 tier is just like if you want to support me, just like regular stuff. There's a $10, and again these are just ideas that I have in mind. The $10 tier is early access, monthly rambling videos like this one, bonus videos on Thursdays, and bloopers and behind the scenes stuff. And then $15, which is all the previous benefits. And I draw different characters. Just draw characters in general, or draw characters as Ben 10 aliens. And then below that I put roleplay audios, which is something I've been wanting to get into, because I listen to a lot of ASMR. I watch a lot of ASMR, and I listen to a lot of ASMR roleplays. So like they kind of listening to those kind of made me want to do that as well. So right now I'm setting up a second channel for like ASMR. Sorry. This fly in the way. So I've been setting up a second channel for like ASMR stuff. And don't worry, I'm not like leaving this channel. This channel is still the main channel. But second channel, more stuff. But that's basically the idea of what I am trying to. Those are basically the plan is what I'm trying to do. Or at least this fly just won't leave me alone. Yeah. So that's the plan. So if you are looking forward to, maybe thinking about supporting me on Patreon, then shameless plug. Then that'll be out in the next month probably. And also I forgot about when I was talking about future videos and stuff. It's a good thing that I went ahead. It's a good thing that well, first of all, I like to be ahead of things, just so I know what's gonna happen. I don't really like surprises, but it's a good thing that I planned ahead and completed all those videos ahead of time, because I'm actually going back to school in 2 weeks, college. So yeah, that's gonna maybe not take up all my time, but a good percentage of it, studying and stuff. So, I could just, upload a video. I won't have to worry about, planning something for the rest of the year, next few months. So that's good. So, what else did I put? Okay, so I put Spider-Man No Way Home thoughts down here. Because I guess I wanted to talk about that. I wrote this list like a month ago. So all this stuff, not even all this stuff, it's not even a lot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 things, and I'm probably gonna skip one because that's too personal. So Spider-Man No Way Home, if the rumors are true, and this is gonna be a Spider-Verse movie, which I mean, with Multiverse of Madness coming out, Loki, What If, this whole new era of the MCU being, multiverse related. I gotta see if I'm recording again. Alright, so with this whole thing being this new chapter of the MCU being multiverse related, it's possible. I'm not gonna rule it out. But if it is true, then I finally get to see, once again, my favorite live action version of Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. Because don't get me wrong, I love Tobey Maguire. Yeah, I like Tobey Maguire. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. But Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was made for, my generation, I guess you could say. So, and with the whole thing with Sony letting him go, this is a good, way for him to come back to the character and have a proper send-off. What else? I guess, I mean, I was gonna say I could talk about What If, but, I have another Spider-Man thing to say, which was, it slipped my mind. I'm trying to think about what I was about to say. I forgot. But, what if, the second episode, I mean, what, I'm just gonna say what everybody else is saying, because everybody else has already said what I'm gonna say. First episode was good, second episode was way better. There. I'm still trying to think about the Spider-Man thing that I'm trying to say. I was gonna say something about the suits, that were revealed, like the hot toys and stuff like that. The golden one, the golden black one, I really like. But I was gonna say something else. Oh, I just remembered it. So, I'm really hoping that No Way Home comes out this year. Because people are saying, like, oh, Sony's trolling us with the No Way Home trailer. I don't think it's that. There's a little thing happening in the world called COVID. So I'm what I think is happening is that Sony they're waiting. Like, they have a release date of the movie, and we know the name. We we've seen like leaked set photos, we've seen actual set photos, I believe. We got Hot Toys. There's actual merchandise for the movie that you can go out and buy, and yet there still isn't a trailer out. We didn't even get, the only teaser we got was the name of the movie. That's not even a teaser. That's just a reveal. We didn't get a teaser, actual teaser. So what I think is they're they're waiting to see if they actually want to like release it in December, because with like how everything's going on, Black Widow, regardless of how you feel that movie was, whether you liked it or not, it would have made a lot more money had it been in theaters. Same thing with Suicide Squad and all the other movies that either came out in theaters or both streaming on demand and in theaters. So I think they're just waiting, but I I think Venom was pushed. I don't think I think they pushed Venom earlier. I think that comes out sooner. I don't think they pushed it back. I know they pushed it back before, but I think they pushed it. They pulled it sooner. Than rather than later. But yeah, basically, I think they're just waiting to see how the world goes in the next coming days, weeks, months, whatever, until we see a trailer. I mean, who knows? They could release the trailer. They could release a teaser tomorrow, and everything that I just said could be irrelevant. But yeah, the next thing I have on this list is Tomorrow War review. I liked it. That's all I gotta say. The Chris Pratt movie where he goes into the future and he fights aliens, and then because I'm spoiling it. The people in the future are fighting a war with aliens, and then they come into the past and they recruit people from the past to go into the future to fight the war with the aliens, and then Chris Pratt goes into the future and like he meets his daughter, and then they come back to the past, present, and then they stop the aliens from ever being sent So I should have done this earlier, but I have a mini fridge here. subtle flex. I don't use it. I use it, but I just put like juice in there and stuff. But every time it starts running or stops running, it messes up with my computer. Like my monitor turns off for like half a second, turns back on whenever my fridge starts and stops running. And I should have unplugged it because I cut myself off twice. I think I didn't really cut myself off. I mean, I cut myself off the second time because when I was talking about Tomorrow War, I really cut myself off mid-sentence. I mean, the fridge cut me off. That's a sentence I didn't think I'd ever say. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut this short because I don't wanna have to deal with this stupid fridge tonight. It's 1:37 a.m. I moved. That's not even like important. I'm tired. Yeah, I moved. And that's it. That's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. I don't even know when this video is gonna come out, but it might be this week, the week of, what's today? 22nd. It is, what's Tuesday? Yeah, it might come out 24th, possibly. Actually, I think it will. I think I just upload it then. Why wait, you know? Or I'll just upload it as soon as I'm done with this. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about. I honestly, I was gonna get more personal with this, but you know, I think I'm gonna save the more personal ramblings for Patreon. So yeah. Also, for like future video ideas, I'm thinking about like doing a Q&A, but like I'm at, let's see how many people are viewing or subscribe to me. 1,573. I don't know if that's enough people. Like not like oh, that's not enough people for questions or whatever. I think I got caught off again. Stupid fish. I'm trying to end the video. Not that it's like too much. Not that it's a little blah. I don't mean that 1,000 plus is too little of a number for people to ask questions. I mean, I'm not sure if y'all will care to even ask me questions. But, you know, if you do, you know, I might just make a poll and ask, hey, do y'all want to do a Q&A? And, you know, one or two people probably are gonna answer it, but that's okay. I'll answer 2 questions if I get 2 questions, and it'll be a 1-minute video. That's fine. But yeah, this was actually more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. I might do these monthly because I don't know about you, but I had a good time. I had a good time just talking, you know? Like I don't usually get to just throw up all my feelings. Sorry if you're eating. Throw up all my feelings, like all my words, because I'm such an introvert. And I know it doesn't seem like it, but trust me, I am. Like, I have very, like, really bad social anxiety. To the point where, like, certain family members, I have to force myself to talk to because I'm just that much in my head. But yeah, this was fun. I might do this monthly. I want to do this monthly. Yeah. This was fun. Thank you for, you know, reaching the end of this video. It was fun. For the 100th time, this was fun. How many times did I say or Let me know. in the comments if you were counting. That's how I know you were watching the whole video by all the and ums. Count them. But seriously though, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. I was gonna, oh hey, you wanna say hi? Come here, my cat. Come here. Is this ASMR? You wanna say hi? Let go of the cord. Okay, get out of here. Go. Yeah. But again, yeah. Thank you. I don't even know how to end. I ended the video like 15 seconds ago, and then the fly is back. The fly is back. Hi, this is future me, and by future me I mean, a few minutes after I recorded the last part of this video. I forgot to mention that I finished playing the expansion for Marvel's Avengers, War for Wakanda, and I must say, I had more fun with that DLC or expansion, whatever you want to call it. I had more fun with that than I did with the actual game, and I feel like the Crystal Crystal Dynamics is finally, they finally found their footing. Hopefully, at least they did with this. They did with this Black Panther stuff, and I really liked it. And I felt like this 3-4 hour expansion had more. It had more character and heart put into it than the main game. And I feel like they're finally, they're finally starting to do things. Things are happening. I don't know where I'm gonna put this in the, I don't know where this is gonna fall in the audio thing, but yeah, those were my thoughts. And I mean, if you're asking me, if you were, I'd say get the game just for the War for Wakanda stuff. I mean, if it's free, I'm pretty sure it's on sale. I think it's free on the PlayStation Store. I don't know. I think it's like half off or whatever. But if you're asking me, I would get the game just for the War for Wakanda stuff. Even though it's like 3-4 hours, but hey, you got the Hawkeye stuff and the Kate Bishop stuff in the main game, so that'll hold you over. If you want to get it, I get it. I got it. It's fun. Once you get into it,